I just got word from my wife that she's going to be ready to go in about 5 minutes. So we all know that that means I've got a good half hour to do this video, probably edit it, maybe grab a little lunch. I was thinking of changing the oil in my truck, so maybe I'll do that too. But in the meantime, let's talk about Sebenzas and Inkosis. And not the difference between them so much, but blade shapes. And I've been toying around with, which blade shape do I prefer and do I find the most useful and do I find in my pocket more often than other blade shapes. Now here's the traditional drop point blade shape, and yes, that is a thumb stud that you see there. And what's going to keep that thumb stud there is the fact that this is a birthday knife, meaning it was made on my birthday, so I'm not really going to alter it. But this is your traditional drop point. Very useful. I mean, come on, it's been around for hundreds of years. Reminds me of a Buck 110. Very nice. This one happens to be very smooth, and I like the tanked thing. So I'm just going to put that over there. Here's another variation thereof, but in Damascus, and yes, that is a hole. I do the Spidey Benzas and Spidey Kosi holes. Alright, so that's that same blade shape. Very useful. And just to let you know, what do I do on a typical day? Well, I'm opening mail, opening boxes, cutting labels, that sort of stuff, and then some kitchen work. And I'm usually the guy who chops the vegetables for the salad. Good knife for that. Then we come to the Tanto, and this one's going to be on a Spidey Kosi. And I just think that is a cool interpretation of a Tanto. I love the fact that it's double hollow ground still. This Tanto is very cool. It's becoming a Scandivex Tanto because of the way I sharpen it, and it just makes that edge hold up that much better. So this is useful, but still I don't find it to be the most useful blade shape. Which leads us to the Insingo. And I'll just get right to it. I think this is the most versatile blade shape that Chris Reeve has. Opens letters beautifully. That slips right in there. Lots of blade for working in the kitchen, doing all kinds of tasks, cutting cardboard. I've just found this one to be the one that winds up in my pocket the most often, and it gives me the most blade. What do I mean by that? I mean, how often do you use this part of the Tanto? Me? Not a lot. So, if you line these babies up, look at how much more edge the Insingo offers you. So if you're really jonesing for a Chris Reeve knife, but you don't know which blade to get, I would steer you towards this. You're going to find it to be the most versatile. At least I have found it to be the most versatile. And that's pretty much it on blade shape. I just really like this. And of course, with the hole, it's rather neat looking, and I think a lot more versatile. I don't like the pointy thumb studs. They hurt. Quick recap. Traditional. Tanto. Insingo. Let's see if we can do this without hurting anybody. There. Kind of the trifecta with the Insingo on top. That's a wrap, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Appreciate it. Hope it helps you decide what you're going to do in the future if you are contemplating buying a Chris Reeve Sebenza or Inkosi.